Hi, I'm Anna. Today I'm going to be talking you through how to achieve the perfect wing liner on my lovely model Seppi. Okay, so to achieve this look, I have used a couple of liners that I'm just going to talk you through quickly. The first is my favourite gel eyeliner. It's by Inglot. It's number 77. I've also used a liquid eyeliner. It's by EyeKo. It's in like a felt tip form. I'm going to be using that right at the end. And I've also used a MAC Feline pencil. That's gone in my waterline. I'm going to start by getting her lash line on. So I'm using my 263 brush and my liner. Now I have quite a generous amount on my hand to make sure that both sides of my brush are covered in it. And I'm gonna get my lovely Seppi to close her eyes, and I'm gonna get this lash line on. Now I want it to be slightly graduated, so I'm gonna start a little bit thinner in the inner part of her lid, and then I'm gonna make it slightly thicker towards the end. So I use the brush with the point starting on the inner lid, and I'm gonna work outwards that way. When I get about 3/4 of the way to the lid, I'm gonna flip my brush around and I'm gonna come from the outside in, okay? Now I like to start with my line just where the lashes start to grow, which is about here. And then once I'm happy with where my line started, I then drag my brush. And I find I constantly go back for more product. So it's really important that you have enough product on your brush so that the brush doesn't start to drag, because that's when you get this like disjointed line. Now I turn my brush around. And I do want this line to be graduated because I am going for a wing. So I start with my liner a little bit higher up the lid than I did at the front. And then I like to make sure that it's all jointed up. So as you can see, I've constructed the top part of my line first, and once I'm happy with the angle that I've got, I'm going to start to fill downwards towards the lashes. So I lift from the brow and fill all the way into the lash line. So I'll make sure I've got absolutely no gaps between my lashes and the liner. The next step is I'm going to get the inner corners of the liner on. So if she opens for us, you can see I've taken my liner just up to about where her lashes start to grow. So I'm going to bring my liner into this very inner corner. I find it a lot easier to do this with the eye open. So what I'm going to ask Seppi to do is look down and into that corner over there, and this stretches the skin out here. So that means I can really easily get my brush right into the inner corner of her eye. And it's just a really, really tiny movement. So I'm going to have a look down and into the opposite corner. And I can get my brush right. So now I'm going to start to construct the wing, and I'd like to think of my wing as a bit of a triangle. So the first side of the triangle is going to be what extends from the eye. The second side of the triangle is going to be what joins into the lash line. And the third side of the triangle is the lash line that we've already done. So out of these 3 stages, obviously we've done the first side already. Then I like to start with the lower part of the liner, and then I come in to meet my lash line. So in order for me to construct the first part of my liner, I like to have my client looking straight ahead, and I'm just going to use the very tip of my brush, and I'm going to sketch a line that comes from the very corner of her lower waterline, which is here. And I want a nice thin line. Stop spot. Okay. Now, to make it easier for myself in terms of getting them symmetrical, I like to do my stages one eye at a time. So I'm going to do the same on the other eye. So she's going to look straight ahead for me, and I'm going to come from my lower lash line. And then come outwards. Now usually I would do the eyes first, so if I wasn't happy with this track line that I'd marked on, at this stage I could take it off or tweak it or adjust it, but I'm quite happy with that. So now I'm going to work at filling it in towards the lash line. So I find it easier if my client either closes or looks down. So I'm going to have Seppi look down, and then I'm going to come in to meet my lash line. So I'm going to take my brush from the end of that track line and in one movement sweep into my lash line. I'm just going to make sure it's really smooth. And then to make sure my edge is really tapered, I'm going to work outwards just using the very tip of my brush. I'm going to come from here and just extend my line ever so slightly. Then I'm going to have a closer eye. I'm going to lift from here and fill in the space. I'm just really careful that I don't go outside these lines that I've sketched on for myself. Now that I've pretty much got everything on, so I've just put the lashes on and finished the lip, the final thing I want to do is go over my lash line with this, which is a liquid eyeliner. It's by EyeKo and it comes in like a felt tip form. And I'm going to use this just to reinforce the black of my lash line and just cover any dried glue, which makes a big difference. The lashes that she's got on are Eldora M115 with a H167. So I'm just going to get her to close her eyes, and I'm just going to literally use my felt tip to cover any little spots of dried glue. And we've done her lip as well. It was Oak Lip Liner and Jordine T-shirt Enchanted Gloss. Open for us. Straight ahead. And you should have very black liner. Seppi.
Oh, good, Alina Tina.
Thank you for watching. It's all done. If you've got any questions, please feel free to comment below and I will try and help as much as I can. All of the links to our socials are beneath this video, so follow us on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe to our channel, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.
Amazing! Woo! It's a wrap!